Okay, welcome back everybody. This video is going to be something a little bit different because we are going to ask you for your opinion. We're going to talk about German Lugers today, or 9mm Lugers, or for you Luger aficionados, I guess you would call these P08 Lugers. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all of this real quick because everybody's going to be interested in it. We have shown this on the website before. This is I guess World War II made. It's got all the Nazi crap on it. We purchased it as shooter grade. So it's a non-matching gun with cracked grips. They look original to me. Came with 2 magazines and a holster. The holster does appear to be original, but is not matched to the gun. And the magazines are not going to be matched to the gun. But I wanted to run something by you guys real quick. Hold on one second. Okay, so those of you that know us know that we run a reference collection for the website and for our range, and we purchase shooter grade guns, not collector grade guns. So when we found this, we had always wanted to purchase a Luger because they're pretty iconic. We weren't going to pay the collector prices for, insert various Luger aficionado thing here. The Luger collecting and the Luger variant, guys, it can be, it's a pretty deep end of the pool, and a little bit of knowledge can make a big difference between making a lot of money and losing a lot of money. So that's not an area that we really want to participate in because it's not really our business model. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this. This is marked, it's generally what I wanted to, let me tell you the story. So there's a guy that we follow, or a business that we follow on the internet called Legacy Collectibles. I believe they're in New Jersey, and they're kind of a high-end military surplus. They specialize in typically German weapons. They do, I think, a lot of World War II weapons, but they seem to really be interested in, they're a dealer in German stuff. That seems to be their area of expertise. And they had done a video a few days ago talking about some Lugers and replacing parts on Lugers. Man, it is dark in here. So what they had said was that it was common knowledge, or it was practice in Germany for when a Luger would break, before they switched to the P38, when a Luger would break, there was a group that would go around with spare parts, and they would replace whatever needed to be replaced, like an armorer's truck would travel around. And when they replaced the part on a Luger, and since they're all matched with matching serial numbers, the replacement part had 42 on it, which also just happens to be the same number at one point as the Mauser factory for Lugers. If I think I got that right. Talk to Legacy Collectibles. And so, but it was brought to my attention that the non-matching Luger that we have in the armory happens to have the part that we recognize as non-matching has a 42 on it. And I was like, huh, that's interesting. So let me go ahead and show you what I mean, I think. And I want you guys to leave comments below and educate us on Lugers. So the non-matching part that we can see on this gun is the toggle. And since it's got the big giant number on it, it's really what hurt the value. So when we found this gun, it was sold as being listed and sold as a non-matching Luger, which to the Luger guys is really bad. So, because they're all hand fitted and whatever. So the serial number on this gun is, and it's the only place I can check the serial number. I'm not pointing it at my face. Don't leave me comments. But it's pretty close, 8869. So the last 2 digits are 69, and you will see, I guess the side plate here is commonly frequently the missing part or the non-matching part, but in this case it is matching. 69, it's even the block for the safety, 69. There's various 69s on the gun. However, the toggle has 42 on it, but here's the question. So is the 42 or S42 a replacement part, officially a German replacement part, or is it just a random part that somebody stuck on here because the part was missing? And the question, I guess another data point is, if the last two digits of this gun are 69 and everything is 69 within reason on it, why is this toggle last two digits put on there as 44? So, you know, with that being said, I guess the eternal question is, just so we can update the records in the armory and in the files, is this a, how do I say this? Is this a German Bubba Luger or is this a GI Bubba Luger? Obviously, for the collectors and, you know, even legacy collectibles, their opinion is they have, you know, you can't make up a story. Their position would be that that is not a 42 for you know, official replaced part by the German Army or German Logistics Supply Group. It is a part that was probably replaced by a GI at some other point, and you know, after it was taken possession, captured, bought, traded, or whatever during the war or after the war. So, for those of you that may be interested, let me go ahead and show a couple things here that are right and wrong with this gun. The grips, man, it is dark as hell in here. The grips appear to be original. There is a little chip missing there. Also on this side, you'll see there is a crack. Actually, if we were, I mean, we've shot this gun very rarely, but if you were to shoot this gun, there's a good chance that the grips would just fall apart. That's how poor the grips are on this gun, which contributed to the reasonable price that we paid for it some years ago. I haven't ever totally broken it down. So if there are parts internally that will be matched or marked as 6.9, maybe we'll do that. I don't know if that's really worth it. I mean, considering, you know, if that part doesn't match, none of it, technically it's a non-matching Luger. So also a couple data points. Up here on the barrel, man, it is dark as hell in here. I got to work on putting some more light in here. So, or film in another room. This is a 41 on it. So you see right there for the barrel. I don't know what the 41 means. Maybe it's 1941. Maybe it's Group 41. Maybe it's some dude's 41st birthday. So that doesn't match the rest of the gun. Is that normal? You tell me in the comments below. Go ahead and give us an education on it. Also, I'm going to go ahead and roll in. If you can see the marks, there is some kind of little mark in front of the serial number. I'll roll in photographs so you can see it, and maybe you can tell us, maybe that is some clue as to where the gun came from or the history of the gun. And also, and I'm going to have to definitely roll these in, there are German Waffenamps or Stick Eagles or Nazi, you know, knick-knack, paddywhack marks here on the side, but they have small numbers across them. And they almost look like they're 655 or 555. I'll roll in photographs, you know, in there as well. Does that add anything to the story of what this gun might be? You know, and again, this gun's not worth anything. We're not asking you to help us verify that it's worth anything. We just like to know exactly what we have. We thought it was a parts gun. We would like to update the records and just have it say, parts gun, possibly factory replaced. But, you know, leave the comments below. And I am dreading. Let me go ahead and issue a warning here. So, as I said before, the Luger guys are pretty motivated people, and they're pretty passionate collectors. And with that passion can sometimes come, let's say, how do I put this? Maybe they're more interested in being right than being helpful. And I think if you're that kind of guy, and you come into our comments section, I can guarantee you our website is not going to be the place for you, and you're not going to be around too long. Hey! If you want to come in, maybe give us a little bit of instruction, you know, maybe treat us with kid gloves, you know, be positive, be informative, be fun. We'd love to have you in the comments section below. So remember, it's all about shooting guns and having fun. Everybody, have a good day.